We are here at historic Oakland Cemetery in the heart of Atlanta, going to visit the resting place of a country music icon. So let's take a walk through this cemetery and see if we can't find him, shall we? Beautiful cemetery. So I'll tell you what, if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. It helps the channel grow, and I know that you enjoy the content that I'm doing. It's a little busy here, so let's see what we can run across on our way. I heard there was a guy whose tomb, yeah, here it is. Check this out, everybody. So this guy is sitting, a bust of himself, sitting in a chair on top of his crypt. Now how, well, it's an old iron door there. Wow. Now that is really, really neat. Let's get back over here, shall we? Yeah, there's a good shot of it. See if we can get a little closer. Yeah, how cool. Got his top hat and everything. So it also looks like they do ghost tours here. And all kinds of neat stuff. Look at this. Pure concrete, or not concrete, geez Louise, pure brick. Like the whole thing is made out of brick. Yeah, they talk about the preservation and stuff here. Wow. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna walk around, and if there's anything else that I see here that's interesting, which it looks like everything here is interesting. Like I want to show everything, but I know you probably don't want to see everything, so I got to pick and choose what we show. So I'll be right back here in a minute. Such a beautiful cemetery. I didn't really do any research on this because I didn't expect it to be like this. You know? I knew it was one of Atlanta's first cemeteries, but boy, did I ever underestimate this place. This is beautiful. I mean, as far as cemeteries go, right? Wow. All right, I'm gonna keep looking. I see something over here. Let's go see what this is. And that tree is all in the way, but it makes it look so much better. What in the world is this over here? Like, I have no idea where Kenny's at, but we're gonna find him, and we'll say a little bit about him once we do find him. If you just clicked on this video to see Kenny Rogers, I apologize, but this cemetery is on a whole different level. Oh, it's just an embankment to hold that lot. All right, continuing on. So I'll tell you what, while we're walking around, why don't we talk a little bit about Mr. Rogers? He was an icon that spanned more than 6 decades. He topped the charts with hits such as The Gambler, Lady, Islands in the Stream, Lucille, She Believes in Me, Through the Years. Born and raised in Houston, he was 4th of 8 children in a poor family. He formed a rockabilly group, the Scholars, who recorded for a local label. After a brief stint at the University of Houston, he played bass in several jazz groups. In '66, he moved to LA, where he joined the folk pop group, the New Christie Minstrels. The following year, Rogers found the rock group, the First Edition, and scored 2 top 10 hits. Just Dropped In to see what my condition was in, and Ruby, don't take your love to town. He signed a solo deal and recorded Lucille, which became his first #1 country hit and reached number 5 on the national pop chart. It also gave him his first Grammy for Best Male Country Vocal Performance. He would go on to notch 5 more #1 solo country singles by the end of the decade. The biggest of those were the Grammy-winning The Gambler and Coward of the Country. Each song inspired TV movies featuring Rogers in the 80s. His greatest hits landed at #1 that included Lady, Islands in the Stream, and his version of Bob Seger's We've Got Tonight. By the time Rogers retired from performing for health reasons in 2018, he had placed more than 50 singles in the country top 40, of which 20 also appeared on the pop top 40. His signature song, The Gambler, was added to the National Registry, and among other honors, he was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame and the Songwriters Hall of Fame. And there it is. What some good luck we have here. Wow, check this out. Now this is how you bury right here. I've been to a lot of famous graves lately, and none of them did it like this. Couldn't imagine what he had to pay. Look at that, everybody. Kenny Rogers. Wow. Ain't that something? Check that out. It says, will the circle be unbroken on the inside? I don't really want to step on it, but you can see the top has a large cross on the top with the pillars all around it. Wow, wow, wow. Now that is how you do a burial. My goodness. So I tell you what, thank you for making it this far in the video. If you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing if you already have. Thank you. I hope to bring even more cool, great content, not just graves, but all other kinds of things too. Whatever we can find, you know. But I tell you what, you never know what you're going to find on the back roads. Kenny freaking Rogers, man. You got to know when to hold them. It's right there. Thank you. We'll see you on the next one.